Hello everyone and happy 1st of November. Can you all believe it? It's already November. I was already shocked when October rolled in, but November, that's a whole another level. Like Thanksgiving is around the corner, Halloween is already over. It's crazy how fast the year has been passing. What? Come here. I know you want to say hi. Rusty wants to say hi. Yeah, I know they see you, okay? Mwah. Hey Sam. Rusty says hi too. Mwah. You sure how big you are? Oh. Don't ask me time because it's Saturday night. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, usually around this time it should be pretty late over there in China, right? But I guess it's Saturday night, so time doesn't count in the weekend. Time works different weekends. How have you been doing? How was your Halloween, Sam? Mine was pretty chill. Nothing too crazy. We watched a movie and we were with friends. We went out to eat some Thai food, which was really good, and did the trick and treating in the neighborhood, and then yeah, we watched not a spooky movie, but like kind of like apocalyptic movie, which was pretty good. But I had an open end, so kind of pissed me off because I want to know what happened, and then it just had this open end. What are we doing today? Today I'm making a mango salsa, just because I need to get rid of some stuff in my fridge, really bad. Like I've been pretty lazy with cooking lately, and I feel like all the stuff in my fridge is just piling up and going bad. So I need to. This is my mission for November, cleaning out my fridge, or like the first week of November, just getting rid of everything in my fridge, and then I can finally clean it out and start new. And yeah, so we'll be making a mango salsa. And which movie did we watch? No, not in theaters. It was at home with my friends. It was, what's it called? It's about Russia too. So it has like the movie is on Netflix. It's like trending right now. It's called Dynamite in the Sky. No, something with dynamite. Help me out if anyone knows. And it's about an apocalyptic scenario where the US gets attacked randomly on a random day without any warning. And they just see this missile in the sky or on the radar, and then you see like the movie is like out of different perspectives. You see how different people react to it, and you see the president, like a fake president, like in a movie, of course. So very interesting and probably pretty realistic, you know. And I kind of liked in the end, even though it pissed me off that it was an open end because I want to know what happened. But it's kind of realistic to not know what would happen, right, or how it would end, because I guess if something like that would happen, not many of us would find out what would happen or, you know, survive it. So I searched on Netflix. Yeah, it's really good. Like if you're into like thriller, you said you like thrillers, right? I think I remember that, and I like thrillers a lot. So it was very catching. So you were like at the edge of your seat the entire time, which was really good. Yes, black cat. Come here. You're a great Halloween cat. Come here. Look at this chunk. I'm not talking about myself, even though I gained a lot of weight. Hi. Does he fit on the screen? You're so big, Rusty. I'm tempted to do squats with him. It's probably more weight than I'm using at the gym, honestly. He's just chilling. He's so cute, Rusty. As long as he is getting attention, he's happy. You comfy? I guess. So cute. I wish I could come closer. 20 sit-ups 3 times. Right. That's it. That's enough for the day. We don't want to be too sporty here in this house, you know. And I don't wanna overdo it. I'm kidding. Also, the husband ran a marathon this morning. So Oscar and I were waiting for him at the finish line, and it was raining, and Oscar was not happy about it because he was cold, but he didn't complain. I was very proud of him. He was actually... Hi, thank you. Rusty loves you all too. If you only give him a pet, he'll love you instantly. So, guess this is a cat stream. Rusty, you are heavy. My arms and my shoulders are getting sore, but I guess it's a good workout. Are you come? Are you gonna cook with me? Are you gonna chop the mango? Chop, 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 chop. Oh, did you hear that, Rusty? Your magazine cover beautiful. I agree. Rusty could be on every cat magazine cover. You're a cover girl, or cover boy, I guess. I tried to make him fit on the screen. I gotta walk back pretty far. It's so crazy how big the contrast is to the small cat. Like my small cat is just so tiny compared to him. I know, yeah. I don't mean big, I mean tall. You're not big. You're just a tall cat, okay? Such a cuddle buckle. I don't know, Damita, that's a very good question. I got him from the shelter. I just told them, give me the one that's been here the longest. And I guess they were probably referring to the longest body size, so they gave me the longest cat they had. But no, I'm just kidding. So he was also the biggest cat that they had, but he was in there the longest time, so they gave us Rusty. No one wanted to adopt him. And I just felt so bad for him because you can imagine a cat his size in a little kennel. You know, the shelters have like usually very small kennels, all the same size, and he's more the size of a dog than a cat. So I just felt so bad seeing him in there. Are you good? And yeah, now he's hopefully living his best life, right? Would you say otherwise? Yeah, probably. You always find a reason to complain, huh? Yeah, they fed you well at the animal shelter. He's definitely a little overweight. He has like a little bit of an issue with eating. Like he steals my little cat's food sometimes. But he already, like, believe it or not, he already dropped a lot of weight since we got him. And turn around. Wanna get down? No. Instead, like this. Wanna get down? Okay, let's get down. Whew. He is heavy. He's like 21 pounds now, I think. How many kilometers it was? Kilometers. I don't know. I think it was like a half marathon is 13.5 miles. So in kilometers, you'd have to do the maths. Sister, how are you? I'm doing good, Shuriken. How about you? How was your Halloween? I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. I touched Rusty everywhere, so before I'm making my salsa, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Okay, we're ready to go. Rusty's kind of enjoying that. He wants more pampering. He is enjoying pampering a lot. I agree. He loves it. He just loves attention in general. Sometimes he just screams for no reason, I believe. Or I think it's for no reason, but I think it's just because he wants attention. Where's my box? Oh, guess we don't have any. So I'm gonna put my salsa into this bowl. But yeah, the hubby is exhausted from this morning. Wow. That's the worst when that happens. Like you're excited for making mango salsa and then it looks like this. Let's see the other side. It might just be. Nope. Spoiled. Sad. Sad. But what can you do, right? So we'll make avocado salsa. There we go. Gotta stay flexible. If life throws rotten mangoes at you, you just gotta work with it or around it. So that will, yay. Got a nice avocado. Sassy, right? Yeah. Same with avocado. When you're so excited for it and you want to make like an avocado bread and you open it and it's just like molded or brown, you like, really. It was low-key but good. Okay, I'm glad you had a good one. I was working on Halloween. Maybe you saw in my shorts. But I actually enjoyed it because I got to make a fire, two fires in the big house where I did the tour. So some of you might have seen it. So I really enjoyed having this cozy fireplace atmosphere. So sometimes, even though I gave like 6 tours that day, I didn't really feel like I was working, you know. I just loved being out there and yeah, just being around the fire, smelling the fire. It's just so much fun and so cozy. So I really enjoyed this for my start into Halloween day. So yeah, my day started with making fires and talking to Civil War soldier reenactor. He was very nice. I just met him for the first time. There's multiple people working with us on this historic settlement, and yeah, he seems cool. He's a very young dude. Like usually there's like the soldiers are more usually older, but he was very nice. Demonstrated his rifles. I forgot the name of it. It was like 1853 rifle, I think. A bayonet, is that how you say it? With the spare part on top, like the pokey part. I know that's a completely wrong term for it. I listened to him like multiple times while he was talking, and that's all I remember. So yay, congratulations to me. But I was busy watching or monitoring while he was talking that none of the kids were like, you know, messing with any of the stuff in the house, and so you get distracted very easily and it's hard to focus on what other people are talking. Hey Martin, wie geht's? Alles gut? Shuriken, back to yours. Glad you had a good Halloween and that it was low-key. I mean, nothing wrong with low-key, right? Mine was very low-key too. We just went, so I was working half day and then we went to see our friends and we did trick-and-treating with them in their neighborhood. What a beautiful jalapeno, by the way, with multiple colors. And did trick-and-treating. I know it's not a European thing, not really. So that was my first time actually doing it. I never did trick-and-treating before. So I didn't go pick up candy, of course. Like we handed it out, so not to confuse you. So we handed out the candy. And that was fun, just seeing all the cute costumes. So yeah, I guess my whole day was being around kids, first with the school classes and then the trick-and-treaters. And that's always nice. And then we went to get some Thai food and I had some delicious Thai food. It's one of my favorite cuisines. And what else? Oh, we watched a movie on Netflix. I already told Sam. It's called Something with Dynamite on Netflix. So we chop this real quick. I'm not multitasking, so I'm gonna chop it. People always complain that I chop so slow, but that is because I am not a multitasking person. And when I talk, I can only chop slow for some reason. If I want to chop fast and I cut my fingers off, I need to do that without talking. So jalapeno, it's not really spicy. Usually when the peppers or when the peppers are really spicy, you can feel it in your fingers already. And this one seems to be very mild. Watch me eat it and regret what I just said. But we'll find out later, I guess. But yeah, so mine was very low-key too. The movie was called something with Dynamite. I think Dynamite in the Sky or in the Horizon or something. Some of you might have seen it already. It's trending right now. It's just about an apocalyptic scenario where there's like they detect a missile in the sky in the US and they don't know where it came from, who sent it, why, if there's more, and it's multiple perspectives, and you just see how in a case like that people would eventually react, what it would lead to, what the options are. So yeah, really interesting movie for sure. But yeah, open end, so annoying. Rewatched the live. I missed the place. Looks awesome. It is. It's a beautiful place to work in. So yeah, just being around this back in the 1800s. Like whenever I go to work and I get out of the car, I always feel like I'm stepping into a different time. And like I said, it doesn't really feel like work sometimes. It's just little resort basically. So that's awesome, and I feel very privileged that I can say that about a job. I always feel like I look like a turtle when I'm reading the chat. Like, I once made an egg foo young by myself. Oh nice. And was so excited to eat it. You know, you make something on your own which you're not habituated, because everything my mom does mostly, but before eating that I asked ChatGPT. So the egg was looking red, and ChatGPT said to throw it away. It was like red. Okay, so during my studies, I wrote a few essays or papers. I wrote some papers about food safety in China, food safety issues, and stuff like food additives. That's why I'm very passionate about that kind of stuff. Like, usually all my papers would be about food-related agriculture, food safety, and stuff like that. And so you can add, as an egg farmer or a chicken farmer, you can add food dyes or vitamins into the diet of the chickens, so that the egg yolks turn more orange or reddish color, even depends on what you're adding into it or how much. So the regulations are not very strict compared to other countries. So the redder or more orangey the eggs are, the more nutritious they're supposed to be. So, but it's not always because there's more vitamins in it. It's sometimes because there's just coloring in it, right? And or additives. So they want to make it look healthier or richer, like, you know, like an egg that you just found in the backyard from your own chicken kind of vibe. Because I don't know if you ever had chickens. My grandma had chickens, and if you collected the eggs in the morning, the egg yolks would actually be quite reddish or orangey looking, very healthy looking, or yeah, just more nutritious than mass production or factory farming. So that's just what they're trying to replicate, and it's just like a trend in China to have your egg yolks look a little bit reddish or orangey. So yeah, but I don't want to tell you that it wasn't a bacterial infection. Could have been one, of course. Like if it's like dark red, of course, I probably wouldn't eat that either. But just letting you know that eggs in China might have a little bit of a different color inside than what you're used to. Alles gut, Ami, ich hoffe bei dir auch. Alles gut, ja, auch alles gut bei uns, Martin. Ich habe heute Morgen einen Halbmarathon angeschaut von meinem Mann, der mitgemacht hat. Und Oscar und ich haben ihn durch die Ziellinie begleitet. Das war lustig. That was a good call. Yeah, probably, like, yeah, you better want to be safe than sorry in case anything was wrong with it. You never know. Not worth it. But yeah, that's sad if you want to make something and then you gotta throw it away. It just sucks. Because I was really excited for that one too, so, oh well. What did you do, Martin, on Halloween? How was your Friday? And what is your guys' weekend plans? Let me know. Oh, I can finally get rid of my limes. I have some limes in the fridge, so that's good. And yeah, I did have a nice day for sure. Only in the last few years I have gotten to where I can chop without looking, but I still need to get faster, and that movie sounds good. Yeah, it was a really good movie. I would recommend if you're just looking for some casual watch. I mean, you're definitely going to be at the edge of your seat a little bit, but not that crazy. And I can cut without looking away, but more when I'm like watching something. But for some reason, talking just makes my multitasking go away. Like, I'm already bad with multitasking, but talking just requires a lot of mental focus for me. So doing cooking streams is probably not the greatest idea for me, but I still enjoy it because it's just so much more fun to be in the kitchen talking to y'all than being by myself. Sometimes I do enjoy being by myself and just, you know, being in thoughts and just planning videos or my day and stuff like that. But I do enjoy live streaming while I cook a lot. I'm doing good Wednesday. How about yourself? I'm making a salsa. I want to do mango salsa, but it's not working out because my mango has spoiled, unfortunately. It looked so good. I actually waited until it got ripe, so I was so excited to cut it up because I was like, oh, this looks really good, but it wasn't. Hi Michael, wie geht's? Grüße nach Deutschland. Sorry, dass ich es jetzt erst gelesen habe. Hi Deepak. Doing good, how about you? I can't chop without looking, but I can chop cucumbers very fast. Nice. Yeah, sometimes there's certain ingredients and certain vegetables that it's easier to chop faster than others, right? Depends on how they like slip away or, yeah, like the shape of it. So definitely get that. But cucumbers are kind of annoying. Like, it's easy to chop them, but they always roll away. Like whenever you chop them, the little slices will just roll away and sometimes fall on the ground, so it's kind of annoying. Or they get stuck to the knife. Aber ja, freut mich, dich zu sehen, Michael. Ich hoffe, alles gut zu Hause in der Heimat. Ich war jetzt schon 3 Monate nicht mehr da. 2, 3 Monate? 2? Nee, 2 Monate. Wie ist das Wetter? Thank you, Marco. I'm proud of myself too. I have my first hater. I have one person that always hates on everything. So I uploaded a spooky camping video. Was it yesterday? I think it was, no, 2 days ago, I think. And there was not really much in there to dislike. You either think it's spooky or not, or you just watch it or not, but like disliking, I don't know, like I feel like my content is, you either don't care about it, but like I don't do anything where you would be like upset at me, you know what I mean? Like it's not like offensive or anything where you like just like no, she can't do that, you know, that kind of stuff. Like I don't really feel like I'm doing that, but I guess, but I have one person that always dislikes everything, and I just want to see if it applied for my new video already, or if the person already disliked my new video, and I checked it, and the dislike was there, and it's always just 1. So it makes me think if it's the same person. I feel like it has to be, or it's just coincidence. And yeah, the dislike was there, and just made me laugh. Like it made me smile. So whoever you are thank you for the dislike. Like, it makes me smile, and I see you. I hope you're doing well. I mean that, like when I posted that. I hope you're okay, and maybe one day you'll have the courage to tell me what you don't like about my videos or shorts. But until then, I wish you the best of luck in life, and maybe a little bit more positivity. Okay, I don't even think I ever disliked a video myself. I wouldn't know why, unless someone was like being mean or like really offensive or did something bad to like someone or something. But yeah, other than that, I wouldn't really see myself disliking something. Talking and breathing is multitasking for you. I mean, you're so already doing multitasking, right? That's that's a good point. Sam's always calling me out for my breathing. I'm actually so bad with breathing and talking at the same time. I just focus on it. I don't know. I would be the worst singer because singers have to really align their breathing with their singing. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't try to be a singer, and that was never my dream. So guess I got lucky. So we got our salsa here. Guess I'm gonna change the title of the video into avocado salsa instead of mango. I still got some tomatoes. I have a bathroom drain leaking. I need to fix it right quick. Oh no, bathroom drain, that's not fun. Well, good luck with that, brother. I hope you'll be okay, and it's not too much of a leak or too much of a hassle to fix. But we believe in you, Shuriken. You can do it. Hier ist noch alles gut. Wetter ist der Jahreszeit entsprechend schlecht. Yeah, weather in Germany during November. Don't even get me started on it. It's just I'm trying to get some green into the last stream, so we have some nice plants in the background. Yeah, das Wetter in Deutschland im Winter. German winter is just very dull and trist, very dark, and you don't get any sunlight until March probably. I mean, there is some sunny days, don't get me wrong, but that's everywhere, right? But yeah, don't go to Germany in winter. It's very depressing. It is not the place to be. Unless you like Christmas markets and cute Christmas decorations and Glühwein, mulled wine, and you know, all the Christmas things, then I would say the only justification to go to Germany in wintertime is Christmas markets. And stay there for a week and then go as far as you can once you're done with the Christmas markets. I'm currently making, I saw that, Marco, pretty neat. How's the new one? Did you try it already? It looked pretty fancy, pretty expensive. And I am not a fan of it. I don't like to drink it. I feel like it's way too spicy. I don't like liquors in general. They never make me feel good. They don't taste good to me personally. So people that are really like whiskey lovers, vodka lovers, or something like that, it dazzles my mind. Like, I don't know what you like about it. Like, of course, people like what they like, right? So I'm not trying to tell you like this is gross, but it's just not for me. I just never liked it, and I never will. He dislikes for attention. There are brain rotten people everywhere. Me don't care about them. You go, no, thank you, Sam. It's not really that I care. It just, like I said, it made me smile. Actually, like, it's just funny. I'm like, oh, I see you. It's you again, you know. But yeah, I can see the attention part. Just go, you know, against the flow, up, like, you know, stand out. You know, I can see that. But I appreciate that, Sam. It's nice of you. I hope you can fix it quickly. I hope so too. Time to hit the bed. See you soon. Okay, good night, Deepak. Have a good sleep. It's probably late for you over there, huh? Same for Sam. It's late for Sam too, but he's still up. Hey, Fanny, how are you doing? Good to see you. Been a while since you went on live. I know, yeah. I've just been working so much, and I did a little live stream from the historic settlement on Friday, yesterday, yeah, on Halloween, making a fire in the kitchen, and it was very cozy and nice there. But yeah, I was just working a lot, and yeah, life. But I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent with the live streams again now that it's November, and life hopefully calms down a little bit. Hey Andrea, I'm doing good. How about yourself? How was your Halloween? We did some trick and treating in the neighborhood with our friends, watched a movie, went to eat Thai food. So mine was very, it was fun, but nothing crazy. And Fanny, what did you do for Halloween? Did y'all dress up? Hi, Hi-Hat. Sounds like British winter. Yeah, I guess German winter and British winter is very similar, just that I guess British winter has more wind and it gets colder faster eventually, although I don't know. You tell me, you will know better. I don't. I've been to Britain once and it was in winter, so it was actually really, really cold and rainy. But since I've only been once, I can't make this like generalized statement. Moscow, I have felt it in Beijing too, is suppressing when it's freezing cold. Yeah, I can see that. There's so many memes, about that, like the winter in Russia or Germany, where it's just like dull and trist and just sadness. So yeah, that's kind of reality a little bit. But it gives us the opportunity to watch all the movies that we wanted to see throughout the year. We just stay inside without feeling bad about it. And it all has its reasons, Everything slows down. You can just take a little break from everything. Or it would be nice if you could. I hope I can. But, just slow down like nature and the animals. Because we're just part of nature too. We always feel like we're so far away from it or different, but in the end we're all just, on the same planet. Just the rules of nature apply to all of us and the seasons. So, wow, I'm so smart. I can feel my eyes stinging because I touched my eye. I'm like, what is this spicy sensation in my eye? I touched a jalapeno pepper earlier, so smart. Oh well, it wakes me up. Better than coffee. Jalapeno pepper in your eye, you'll definitely be up for a while. But yeah, Beijing, I remember it. China in winter, like the north of China, gets really, really effing cold. Nothing I've ever seen before. It's so cold. Vodka ice cold is a dream. I don't know. I thought vodka is always made from potato. And correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just silly and I don't know anything about it. But I always thought it was made from potato anyways. So is it usually mixed? Is it made from like grains usually, or like the cheaper versions? I like the winter, but we don't have really much snow in Vienna. Well, I like the winter too, if you have snow or if it's like, yeah, like Christmas markets, but I like it for a month or so or two, but 4 months, I'm like, come on, time to change up the scenery a little bit. But yeah, I love snow. So when there's snow, I could have winter for 4 months, but since there isn't, and it's usually just mud and cold and sleek, I'm pretty over it fast. You too, Fanny. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a great weekend and I hope to see you soon. Some of my friends in Canada say that Canada is the most depressing country in the winters. I mean, I can see it, but just because it gets super cold and you can't really do much outside unless you're like a snow freak or like a snowboarding person, or I don't know. But at least Canada is beautiful, the nature is beautiful and they have a lot of snow. So if you like any snow winter activity, I think it must be like paradise. But I guess it gets so cold that you can't even really be out without getting like into dangerous territory, you know, where you just lose track of time, or you forget where you came from, or you just walk in the wrong direction and you're kind of screwed if you don't make it back when you're out there. So I guess Canada's just next level cold. I'm doing good, but we didn't get any trick-or-treaters. Not any? Wow, that's weird. Do you know what time of the day you did it? Like, was it like early evening, late evening? Because ours started really late too. Like, we first thought no one's gonna show up too. So we had the same feeling, around 5-ish. And there was no kids at all. So we were like, where is everyone? But around like 7 or 8, a lot of people showed up, like, so pretty late, I would say, for children. But we had a few, but nothing crazy. So, but that's sad that you didn't get any. I'm sorry. Well, I guess more candy for you to eat and enjoy for the weekend then. So we gotta see it positive. I will show you next time in my shorts t-shirts that Roxy bought for Jessica. That's cool. What kinds? Just did she make them herself? Thank you, Fanny. I hope you have a nice evening. I can't comment. I've never been to Germany. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I think from what I heard, Germany and England are very, or Britain, I don't know where in Britain you're from, but it's very similar. Just the mid and south of Germany is just less windy. Got the new copper drain pipe and trap in. I'm watching for leaks. Nothing so far. Yay! Good job, Shuriken. Clap. I'm glad you fixed that. On Halloween, we were out of candy within what? It was a riot. I scared the little kid. I'm sure your Freddy Krueger mask was probably frightening them. Like, I probably would have, I don't know how I would have reacted as a kid. I probably would have been really scared of that. But they'll definitely remember your house next time. But yeah, that's crazy. We're out of candy within 2 hours. That did not happen to us. I saw Germanyville today. I think maybe it was a cathedral. I'm not sure what a view. Our cathedral. Stay tuned. There will be a cathedral Germany vlog at one point in this year, end of this year. I had to prioritize my other videos first that are more fitting to the season, and then once we're all stuck at home in the cold, maybe you would want to see some Germany travel vlogs from me and my husband, and then there's also some with just me by myself. And we'll see the biggest cathedral in Germany and in Cologne. And it was the biggest building in the world for a very, very long time. It was the biggest cathedral in the world, or the biggest building in general. And it was very, very impressive. So I hope you will like it. But yeah, European cathedrals, churches are really, really amazing. Scaring adults at Halloween is where the real kicks are. I find kids are easy to scare. Yeah, scaring the adults, that's the real kick, that's true. Yeah, when I saw your mask, Shuriken, in your post, I would have been the scared adult if I saw you out there. It always scared me just scrolling on my phone. So how did you make them, or was it like a character that I don't know? Like, it looked amazing. It was quite fascinating. If I moved to Germany for my higher studies, I'll settle there forever. Aw. That'd be neat. I mean, Germany's a good place, honestly. I've been thinking about it a lot lately too. I'm like just thinking about the things that I don't have here in America that Germany has to offer. You know, just taking my bicycle everywhere, having bike lanes, walking paths everywhere, because I was like feeling so bad that I walk so little here when I'm not hiking. Like, when I go somewhere for hiking, yes, I will walk a lot, but on a daily base, you know, like my daily life, it's hard to incorporate walking everywhere and getting my steps in. So I was like, it would be much easier in Germany to have like a more active lifestyle on a daily base. So yeah, I was thinking about it, but then there's also a lot of benefits to living in America, and America is beautiful, and you know, the nature out here, and it all has its benefits and bad sides. So, you know, it's really hard to decide. And my work here, you know, and his work, and not easy, but yeah, Sam, we'll support you. I'm excited for your university time. I'm sure you'll have a great time. University time is the best time ever. It's going to be the best time of your life, I'm sure. Or I'm not sure, but it is amazing. It's just so much fun. Nowadays, vodka is really made from potatoes. Oh, really? Huh, see, I thought it was always made from potatoes. Learn something new. $50. Dang, that's a lot of money. We did it in the evening hours, like usual, but still no trick-or-treaters. Otis roommate said she would send both bags to the office people here in our complex. Oh, that's sweet. That's kind of you. See, you're a kind person, Andrea. You know what I would have done? I would have just sat on the couch with the whole bowl of candy and just eat it. And then feel bad about it the next day and be like, well, the losing weight plan did not go to plan or as planned. So yeah, I'm glad they get some candy and they'll be happy about it, I'm sure. I will definitely live stream when the first blizzard hits here. Yeah, that'd be cool. I love seeing snowstorm videos. Sometimes I just put that on to my screen, on my TV. Like, all right. Hi, Whisker. How you doing? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Whisker. Appreciate it. Auf manche Dinge ist Verlass. Whisker und seine 5 Euro oder $5. Some things you can't rely on in this life. When Whisker shows up, the dollars are flying. Thanks, Whisker. That's so kind of you. Happy belated Halloween to you. I'm always overwhelmed with that. I don't know, you know, what to say to it. Some people probably want like a reaction, like in some live streams where they just scream and like, whoa, someone donated $5, but you know, I'm more low key, so this is already like a big reaction for me. Thank you. I almost forgot to finish our salsa right here. So I'm adding some Himalayan. Don't overthink it, because when you overthink a word, you say it wrong. Himalayan. You know what I mean. The mountain, Himalaya. Himalayan salt. Himalayan. Who knows? Salt from the Himalaya mountain. That's what I like to use. And I will need some lime juice too. And I didn't make the mask, but a friend of mine is going to give them custom paint jobs one of these days. He's the best mask painter I've ever encountered. Oh, he was the one that did the Meyer mask. You added the hair to it though, right? You said, I think I remember you saying that. I found out this morning that I will not be getting any more food stamps, not until after the government shut down, which I hope is soon. Ugh. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's just so obnoxious what's going on. Can't believe it. Yeah, it is absolutely terrible. I really hope this is all over soon. I guess the longest it's ever been, right? I heard 31 days now, 32 days for today, I guess. Yeah, I'm sorry, Andrea. I hope it will get fixed eventually, hopefully this week. Can't go on like this. It's just not okay. I wish, yeah, I have I'm gonna take over the food bank at my work next month, and yeah, it makes me like, you know, it makes me more motivated to try to get more donations for that and step up our game a little bit, just to provide more free food for families, and especially in situations like this. I'm sure we'll have a lot of people coming tomorrow, more than usual, just because of the government shutdown and the whole food stamp situation and army families. So yeah, I'm curious to see how many people will show up this week. So Whisker donated $5.
Hey, that's cool.
I bet he just has a very heavy wallet. He's like, where are you going?
I need air.
Oh, okay. How are you and you're in that regard? I'm doing pretty well. Yeah. Everything is expensive and it sucks. But yeah, trying to, well, we did eat out yesterday, but I'm trying not to be stupid with my money, and eat out too much because it's just so expensive. And yeah, I'm just cooking at home, whatever I have. I'm trying to get rid of stuff in my pantry. Luckily, I had my pantry stocked up pretty well. Because I tend to buy too many groceries, so I have my pantry is overflowing with just pasta, rice, and all kind of grains and beans and stuff. And my fridge was also pretty packed. So I'm just trying to get rid of everything I have in my fridge right now. So I was tempted to make another of those fridge clean out cooking videos. I only made one of those last year, but it was really fun. So maybe I'll do that again and see how long I can live off my fridge and pantry. But yeah, it sucks that food is so expensive right now, and yeah, it's not gonna get any better, apparently. How's everyone else doing? How are you all keeping up? How's life for you? Do you feel the prices of everything going up, and how are you dealing with it? What is a government shutdown? Yeah, Martin, that's a very good question. I know it's a very weird concept for us Europeans. The first time I heard about it was when it started. I heard about it before, but I never knew what it meant. So before it started last month, that was actually the first time I ever really looked into what it means. And Marco had it explained to me, and the husband, and it is just... What? If you could see what I just see or saw. Can you not show the addresses on the bag? No, you have the right side, but yeah. You're aware that we're only 2 people in this house, right?
I'm so hungry.
I'm just speechless for a little bit now.
You're speechless, folks.
4 pizzas? Why 4 pizzas?
I had a really good deal on all this.
That's how they get you. They're like, hey, this is a really good deal. Buy these 18 pizzas and you get the 19th pizza for free.
Guess how much all this costs?
Don't buy 10 pizzas.
Guess how much all this costs?
What?
Just guess.
Why $40?
30.
Whoa, only $30 for pizza. We just talked about food prices being insanely expensive and me trying to cook at home to, be like budgeting and all that, but
I just ran a marathon.
he ran a marathon, so I get it. You deserve the pizza. If you don't, if you deserve pizza, it will probably be today. So you're right, I'll stop complaining. They need to get their acts together and fire. Yep.
Definitely. I bet all your viewers were like, whoa.
I haven't read the reactions yet. Hi, Wakas. Thank you. There's I'm adding you to the list, Wakas. There's something you can rely on this live. It's Whisker sending $5, and it is Wakas giving me a like on this live stream. So Wakas, I really appreciate your support. You're the man. And Whisker, of course. And everyone else, of course. I'm not trying to leave you all out. I'm just trying to make a point. Wakas always says he liked the video or the live stream, and that is always so sweet. My best girl, I might do a joint live stream soon. Oh, is she coming down to or down? Yeah, she's in Michigan. She coming down to Ohio, Marco, or are you doing a joint live stream, like on camera, like shared, like split screen? That's cool though. Hi, Saga. Very long time. Yes. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. There's a shutdown of federal government currently. In theory, it's done as an impetus to come to important decisions in a timely manner. Yes, thank you, Shuriken. I was about to explain it when I saw those 50 boxes of pizza coming through my door, so I was just a little distracted over here. But yeah, basically just what Shuriken said, or in very simple terms, the government just being petty and sulky, like, but I want this. You know what? I'm gonna shut down the government. You're all not gonna eat until I get what I want. That's basically what it is. So, life has never been better. That's a statement. Yeah, I'm happy for you, Marco. That is definitely a statement. Very good. What did hubby do, Rika? I hope you saw it. I hope you saw the pizza coming in. What are those pizzas? Yes, those are pizzas. Indeed. Buy 10 pizzas and get 20 free. Honestly. Yeah, but if you get a deal like that, you know, the pizza is not very great. If they give you 20 pizzas on top of the 10 pizzas you already bought, you probably should stay away from those pizzas because that must not be good for you. 4 pizzas that makes 2 pizza sandwiches for you and your husband. I like that. Pizza sandwiches, nice. Good point, yeah. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. You would need 2 pizzas to make a pizza sandwich. So, yeah, you explained it. Yeah. Saying that's expensive for that many pizzas. Yeah, it is expensive. I still think $30 for pizzas is extremely expensive. And I'm not a pizza lover, so when someone brings in pizza, I'm not, you know, gonna freak out in excitement because, of course, I'll eat it. But Shuriken, I'm sorry, don't just do this real quick because I'm talking not bad about pizza, but not in a positive way. I just think, I don't know, pizza is just. Let me know, like, are you guys, when you're craving food, is it, I know Shuriken, pizza for you, but what is like the food when you're like craving something? You know, people have like pizza cravings, ice cream cravings. Like, what is your food that you're craving? You're like, I'm so hungry, I'm starving, I've been out all day, I've been going for a 5-hour hike, or I've been working all day, haven't ate. What's usually the food that you're craving? Is it like always something different? Do you have like your favorite? Like, you know, I think it's pizza for many people. But it's, I don't know, I've never had a pizza craving, I think. Maybe a few times, maybe like count on one hand, you know. But I've never felt like, oh, I need pizza. Like, yes, like a fast food maybe. Like, you know, when you have those like cravings that you can't explain, like you already ate something, like you just chuck down a big bowl of oatmeal just to satisfy you. Because you don't have anything in the house and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna eat oatmeal or whatever I have, you know, or some beans and rice or something. But it just doesn't hit the spot and you just can't get rid of that spot, you know what I mean? I'm sure you know, like when you have like, you ate but you haven't ate, like you still have that feeling that you need something. And then it might be like the fast food craving because it's just this concoction of chemicals and stuff that's not good for you. That's what you need right now, what you want right now. And then you eat it and you're like, yep, that's exactly what hit the spot. Which is sad because it's just so stupid that the body acts like that. You know, you eat something unhealthy and the body is like, oh, that's exactly what I needed. Oven story pizza over McDonald's here. Pizza over McDonald's. Nice. I mean, it's probably healthier than McDonald's, to be honest. And did you enjoy the Halloween? I did enjoy it, yes. I did my first time sitting outside and handing out candy to children. So that was fun. Just seeing their little cute costumes and seeing the adults' costumes was usually my favorite part. Just trying to see them matching with their children or, you know, just... It was just cute to see adults in costumes, having fun. Buy 2, get 1 extra free, right? And 1 extra 2 for free. Hey, I can't take any more chins, so I think I'm good on those. But that's exactly what it is, yeah. Lasagna craving would be mine. Yeah, I think what I noticed, it is a very European or even German or German-speaking country thing, where I feel like I know so many people from home that say lasagna is their favorite. Like it's usually not pizza in Germany. It's like always lasagna. So I don't know what it is that people love lasagna there so much. Maybe because Italy is around the corner and we really have some good lasagna in Europe. But lasagna never has been one of my cravings. Pizza and lasagna, they are both off the list for me. I don't know. I don't even know what my number one craving food would be. Here in America, it's different than in Europe. In Europe, I would never crave fast food. Here in America, since living here, that's the first time I would say fast food is sometimes my cravings. But yeah, in Europe, it's more like mashed potatoes and stuff like that. You know, some very like hearty, home-cooked meals. But yeah, I would say mashed potatoes probably, anything with potato. Sauerkraut sometimes, yeah, stuff like that. Or Chinese food. We always eat the Halloween chili on Halloween night. Ah, that's a cool tradition. I love that you have so many traditions. I feel like I need to incorporate that in my life. That's an inspiration. This tradition goes back to my parents in the 70s. Wow, and Em and I still do it. So pizza night got moved to tonight. Nice. How cool. Well, Shuriken, were you there to see our pizzas moving into the house? We have 4 new roommates now. There's 4 pizzas in this house now for 2 people. Just want to mention that again. Switched over from my burner account to my real account now. True. Hi Marco, jetzt in voller Gestalt. Here, Oscar. Why are you just watching me? Are you reading the chat too? Okay. Rosie's reading with us. He looks so serious. I much prefer seeing your usual account. Me too, Marco. It's always good to see a friendly or familiar face. Sometimes I don't even have to read y'all's names. I just see the profile pictures. So whenever you update your profile pictures, I'll have a hard time connecting that in my brain to your name, but I'll adapt to it. So, but yeah, it's always nice to see familiar faces and names. When I would live in America, I guess I would gain weight really fast. Yeah, it is, the likelihood is very high. The possibility is there, yes. Definitely happened to me. I was always more on the small side, like how to call that without giving weight like terms. I hate doing that, like, you know, more on the petite side. Like I would have a really hard time gaining weight. Well, things changed when I came to America. It is very easy to gain weight in America, so, right? Yeah, Basti, you know what I'm talking about. It's not easy. Yeah, staying away from all the yummy food is not easy. So yeah, for a vacation it will be okay, but living here, it's definitely a risky business. Rusty Cat, what a sweet fella. Thank you. Did you hear that? You're sweet. I agree. How are your fur babies doing? They're doing good. I was really proud. I was so proud of Oscar today. I feel like the husband has headphones on, so I can say it right now. So my husband ran a marathon this morning, and me and Oscar were waiting for him at the finish line, but I got there early just in case. I didn't want to miss him walking or running through the goal or the finish line, right? I would have been so mad at myself if I would have missed that moment. So of course I got there early. I got there way too early. So Oscar and I ended up waiting there for like an hour at the finish line. And usually Oscar, being the old grump that he is, being uncomfortable, and it was raining too, usually he would bark. Like when he's standing still, when he has to wait, when he's like upset, when it's raining, when he gets wet, it's cold, he will bark at me until we leave, until he has this comfy bed. but he felt like it was an important moment for me, and that I was like excited or kind of nervous, or just, I was just, he felt like I was waiting. I kept saying that we're waiting for Daddy, that he's, we gotta be proud of him, we're gonna take a picture of him, and that we have to see him making it through the finish line. And I feel like Oscar understood. And Oscar did not bark, he did not whimper, he did not complain. He was just sitting there in his little rain jacket on the ground, and then I was holding him on my arm, like I put him under my jacket for half of the time. He was not complaining. He was just standing there waiting for my husband to make it back for the finish line, and that was so cute. And I was almost a little bit more proud about Oscar being calm and waiting for my husband than I was proud of my husband for making it through a marathon. So I felt so bad for that. But I just know he's so great at running anyway, so it's nothing new to me. But I was still super proud, of course, but I was more proud of my little dog just waiting at the finish line. So yeah, please don't tell him. Sweet cat, I agree. I see my pizzatarian brother with that stack of pizzas on his shoulder. I'm sure you were proud of him. I'll let him know that you saw it. He knows that you're also a pizzatarian. I told him a few times already. I switched back to my first profile picture. It's a little smaller right now. Oh yeah, you had a different one too, but I already got used to that one. Yeah, it's the OG one, you're right, I just noticed that. That was also a good call. I expect to stick with mine for quite a while, likely. Yeah, I think me too. I was thinking about changing it up, but I mean, it's just, it's good to see familiar things and not changing it all the time, I think. I know there's people that switch their profile pictures like every 5 minutes, or like their t-shirts or their underwear. But yeah, I don't see the point of changing mine either at the moment. Maybe one day, but not right now. Mr. O outshining C. Yeah, well, I was proud in different ways, but they both did great today, so he sure deserves the pizza. Maybe Oscar will get a pizza crust because he also deserves the pizza crust for waiting. But yeah, it was so cute. I took a picture of Oscar sitting next to hubby at the finish line, and yeah, it was just a cute moment, and proud of them both. Oops, I didn't read that one. On my older picture, I got weird attention. Oh yeah, I didn't notice what it was the first time, and then I was like, is that Martin? And I clicked on it, and I was like, oh yeah, I could see that you would get weird attention, or that people would think you're a bot or something, because sometimes bots have pictures without a face, or certain parts. So yeah. Also ordered a police header. What is that? Marco, you gotta elaborate on that one. My technical knowledge is not good enough for knowing what that is. Scanner and channels, how does that work? I could see, I'll read that. I just want to show that I am in good shape. That is okay. We work hard at the gym, if we're gym bros or gym girls. So I when I had my gym life, I was also proud of it, but I never had the guts to show it. I was like, I don't want to look like I'm showing off or anything, so I never posted pictures, but I always had that intrinsic feeling. I was like, I want to show it. I want to do like a before and after. I want to post a picture, I always had that feeling. So good for you, Martin, to put it out there and be proud of it. You can be proud of it. And, being working out, and that is takes a lot of time and motivation, and good for you. So you put out there whatever you want to put out there. I am not changing profile pictures. I have completely different channels. Yeah, I think I already noticed, Marco. Yeah, why not? I mean, it's easy to have, right? It's, I think you can probably have like endless accounts if you wanted to. Moral of the story, silence speaks louder than marathons. Yeah, good point. Oscar one, husband, husband point 5 at least. He gets a few points. Half a point. I'm not changing, I read that already. Scanner can read all radios. Oh. Oh, like a radio channel. I was thinking about YouTube for some reason. I was like scanning like channels. I was like thinking about YouTube in my head for some reason. So, interesting. I never knew about that. Oh, Sam, now that you're here, we got a Russian in the stream. So I don't know if I already told you about my talking about receiving conversations via scanners or whatever, or channels. I think I already told that, but I play e-guitar, and whenever I put my pictures, girls ask for messages. So I had an amplifier for my e-guitar at home in Germany, and it was nighttime. It was after midnight or something, and I was playing guitar, but I turned off my guitar, and my amplifier was turned off too. So there was no power in it, or running through it. And I wanted to go to bed, and I lay down, and I just heard those like voices. I was like, "What is that?" And it sounded like someone was speaking Russian. It sounded like some like ladies or a man, like both was kind of mixed, were speaking Russian. I was like, did I have my phone? I thought I had my phone on, like some YouTube videos playing, but that was not the case. And I thought it was coming from another room. That was not the case. So I just walked through the room and saw where it came from, or tried to see where it came from. And I was like putting my head next to the amplifier, and I heard that the sound was coming out of the amplifier. And it wasn't a radio, it wasn't any like fancy amplifier, it was literally just for guitars or like music instruments. And I was like trying to hear what they were saying. Obviously it was Russian, so I couldn't. But it was definitely in Russian, so. And it sounded very weird, like a conversation, like, you know, like a military conversation or something where they do the back and forth thing. So yeah, and until this day I have no idea what I heard, and I wish I spoke Russian to be able to listen to what they said, but maybe just some ghosts, you know, making it into my amplifier to voice some things to me, but too bad that they talked to the wrong person, because if it wasn't Chinese that would have been better, but I guess they were only able to speak Russian to me. Digits is just numbers. Martin, like a number. Or phone number, yeah. I think sure I can. Jessica didn't get the job at SpaceX in LA, but her boyfriend Eugene did. Huge drama now. Ugh. Shoot. Huh. Yeah, that's a tricky situation. I don't even know what I would say about that. Or what I would do about that. Does she have an alternative job that she would like to get, or a place that she would like to work at, Marco? Is there anything down there that she would like to do? You know, maybe there's something nearby. I don't know. Of course, I would love for them to stay together since they seem so happy, but maybe they have to do long distance or something, you know. I did long distance. I'm adding lime, by the way. We're finally finishing the salsa. Yeah, I don't know. Long distance worked out for me, and I know a lot of people in my friend group who are from the past, and or people from the military that had long distance and it worked for them. So I wouldn't see why not. Of course, it's harder, but you know, I'm sure she'll figure it out. Okay, I'll do the second half too. That's just a bit of slang. Oh yeah, the digits, yeah. I wasn't able to understand any slang when I first got here. I couldn't understand the easiest slang or the most common one. But now I'm kind of starting to catch on. But that slang, I think the army exposed me to a lot of slang, more than I wanted to, I guess. So that was like, learned it even faster than if I was under normal circumstances, if that makes sense. Who is, oops, ow. Who is gonna move where? Lots of tears. Yeah, that is part of, hi Marianne, wie geht's? What was I about to say? Yeah, tears is just part of growing up and being in relationships. Love always comes with tears, and yeah, I moved places for many boyfriends, and here I am in America as a German, so you know, yeah, and sometimes it's good, sometimes not, sometimes but no, I would say always, like when I moved somewhere with someone or made plans together with a person, even though they're not in my life anymore, it would always lead to something good, you know? It always brings to somewhere unexpected, and she gotta do herself, and she'll know best, and she'll figure it out, like all of us, you know? It'll be okay, don't worry about it, but yeah, of course, it's gonna be a tough time for her for sure. I wasn't asked for her number yet, but whenever I mention my height, some women want to meet me. Well, that's probably not the worst thing, huh? Good for you, Martin. Mysterious Russian transmission from your amp. That doesn't sound like the beginning of a spy thriller at all. Not at all, right? And then suddenly they're like, okay, she can't understand us. And then they suddenly start doing it in Chinese or something. Wouldn't that be something? The communists trying to talk to me. Die Katze geht voll ab. Ja, die geht auf jeden Fall voll ab. Wenn du forsch oder zurückspulst im Stream, kannst du sehen, wie groß meine Katze ist. Ich habe sie da ungefähr 10 Minuten im Arm. Oder auf dem Arm. Kann schon kein Deutsch mehr sprechen, ey. Schlimm, schlimm. Muss mir erst wieder reinkommen. I love yellow and orange tomatoes, by the way. Yesterday, I went for... 2 days ago, I went for a hike, and there was a garden, and they had black tomatoes, like pitch black tomatoes. That looked crazy. Like, I'm not talking about the more darker hue color here, like, I'm talking about, like, the blackest black you can imagine, like, the lid of the salt. Like, never seen that before, it was crazy. But cool. Like Halloween tomatoes, kinda. Oh yeah, this is my salsa. Looks good, huh?
Yeah.
You can just eat it with rice, beans,
One of those pizzas is
meat if you like meat. One of the pizzas from.
two of the pizzas are for you.
You just said one of the pizzas is for me. I was waiting at the finish line 1 hour with our little dog. I guess I deserve at least 1.5 pizzas. I'm kidding, I'm not gonna eat 1.5 pizzas. I can't even eat more than 1 pizza. Give me something I really love, I can eat. So we went to the Thai place with friends. Guess what? The little lady there that cooked the food, she was like a sweet old lady.
Sweet old lady.
And she was like looking at the guys' plates, right? Because they still had some food on it. Mine was gone. And she wanted to ask if they need a to-go box. But then she saw me like finishing both of their plates, like my friend's plates and my husband. And she was like, oh, sorry, yeah, you got it. I guess you got it. I'm like, sure do. So I can eat a lot if I really love the food. But pizza, I'm just eating until I'm not hungry anymore. Like I would never overeat on pizza. But there's other things I would do that, unfortunately. So there it is. Looks pretty nice, I think, with the different colored tomatoes. Let's try. Ew. Don't watch. I ate my own hair. Had a hair of mine in my mouth because my hair is a stupid length right now. It is so good. Yum. So refreshing. And the jalapeno pepper kind of turned a little less spicy because I don't know, when they get red, do they get less spicy maybe? I need to look into that. Yeah, I know. I mean, I assume that SpaceX would pay enough for them to be okay with one paycheck, but she seems like a very ambitious person. I don't think she would be made for that, right? Or at least that's what I would assume, that she wouldn't want to not pursue her own career. I see some people use YouTube as a dating site. Really? I mean, yeah. I think we had some people here in the stream before that would talk to female people in the chat and, you know, be very friendly to them. And you do you, and whenever, you know, if someone finds someone over my chat, I would be happy for them, but I would also encourage everyone to just stay respectful and polite and not, you know, get too flirty, especially if it's not, if the other person doesn't enjoy that. Just because someone's female doesn't mean that we need to write them like flirty texts, right? Because we want to be treated just as everyone else. But usually it's not a problem here. And this chat, everyone is very respectful and has good manners. And yeah, I don't think I felt that or saw it too many times. It was just like a few rare occasions. I suppose Max should probably have ended up with a taller guy than me. She's 5'10". Oh wow, good for her. That's cool. I always wished I was that high or that tall. I'm 5'5", and I always felt like I want to be like 5'7" or 5'10". That's dope. Like being tall, I feel like you just have like walking into a room, you just have such a presence. But I mean, all heights can have like a really strong aura and presence. Doesn't matter about the height, but just something about a tall woman, I think it's just so cool. Greetings from Moscow. Your solo has been approved by the government. I'm the master of slang. Yeah, Marco, you got your book, right? But yeah, maybe it was a message right out of Moscow. Who knows? We'll never find out, I guess. As far as I can tell, you are a big guy, right? Yeah, dachte ich auch. Oh, I thought so too, Shuriken. I thought you were a tall guy too. Soweit geht's gut. Genervt vom Schiff. Prüfungen. Vom Schiff? Prüfung, oh je. Ja, Prüfung nerven. Kenn ich gut. Prüfungszeit war auch nie meine liebste Zeit. Viel Glück mit den Prüfungen. Du schaffst das, gell, Basti? Ja. Basti sendet auch viel Erfolg. I was just joking, so keep me out of these jokes no girl ever asked for. I know, you're just joking. Or were you? Who knows? Basti, what do you think? That's why I have two girls. Always keep your options open. Would we agree on that, Rusty? He's acting like he didn't hear. So I guess he's agreeing on you. I'm not, but I guess Rusty is just a man, so Rusty might have agreed on you because he just ignored me. I'm only 6 nothing, but I've had a big frame, I guess, when I was in fighting shape. 6 is already that's tall. Like I have, if someone's 6 foot, I always have to look up. So you know Chinese, English, German, your amplifier knows Russian perfect. Yeah, right? It's a good combo. True. That salsa looks wonderful. Thank you. It is really refreshing. I'm gonna store that in the fridge and add it to some meals. But it's also good just eating on its own like a salad. Maybe they are very shy when you are around them. That's the spell of Sam. Sam put a spell on them. I put a spell on you. Right, Rusty? Like you. Rusty puts a spell on everyone too with his beautiful eyes. Yeah. Put my salsa away. I don't want all the Rusty here in it. With a big frame is awesome. Wait. A fight tank. Shuriken fight tank. I like that. Rusty, what's with that tail? Look at that tail. We didn't see anything what happened here. Where? I had a hair in my mouth. Like I was like pulling it out of my mouth. I was like, oh great. I'm glad I got that on camera. Big heart is more important than height. Very true. Big heart, kindness, respect, loyalty, humor, many things are very much more important than height. I agree. And all heights are beautiful, like, you know, and it all has its benefits. Like being shorter has benefits, being taller has benefits. It all just depends how you want to see it. And yeah, you'll always find your lid to the pot, as we Germans say. Every pot finds its lid and every lid finds its pot. Rusty really is a handsome fella. Thank you. Did you hear that, Rusty? Oh, he's blushing. Whoops, I meant most of the people don't have a Shuriken fight tank at home. Till next time, other girl needs attention now on MST. Marco, du bist ein schlimmer Finger. You're a bad finger, that's what we say in German. Someone, yeah, we say schlimmer Finger, bad finger. Bye, have a good day, Marco. And yeah, all you guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen and everything beyond and under and in between, I wish you all a beautiful weekend and enjoy your Saturday or Sunday in your case, Sam, to the fullest. And I'm so happy you had a good Halloween, everyone. And I don't want to occupy too much of your time, so I really appreciate that you spent time with me in the kitchen to make the salsa and have some Rusty moments and pizza. I'm gonna check on what kind of pizza we got here before I leave. Does anyone have some plans for the rest of the evening? Are you guys watching any movies, or is it raining where you are? Here it's very moody outside, so it's very... What? That cat is weird. Please ignore my dirty floors. I haven't had the time and the motivation to clean my house. It happens. It happens to the best of us, right? Moose. Do you know why I call her Moose? Do you feel like a moose doesn't make those sounds, obviously, but I feel like those sounds she makes is just, it just reminds me of a moose. Like I feel like Moose is just the name for her. Bye, Martin. Tschüss. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Schönes Wochenende. Danke fürs Vorbeischauen. Und gute Nacht vor allem. Schon spät. Ab in die Haie. Zack, zack. Pizza number 1. Pizza. Aww. mushroom pizza. I love mushroom pizza. I guess that's mine. What else do we got? Ew. Pepperoni. That's his. What else do we got? This one's almost empty, so I guess that's his too. It's just a pepper in it. I was like, I feel something in it, but. And then we got a humongous pizza. Welcome to America. Ew. Pepperoni too. So I guess I got one pizza, which is the mushroom pizza. But yeah, I didn't run a marathon either, so that's okay. I couldn't ask for more than one pizza. So I'm gonna enjoy some slices of my mushroom pizza now. And has anyone, just before you all leave, has anyone watched Monsters on Netflix yet? Now that it's spooky season. I feel like November is the real spooky season. Like, of course, October is too, but I feel like November gets even darker and we are more inside and we have more time to watch spooky movies. So I feel like Halloween just welcomes the spooky season even more into the year. So November is going to be where I'm going to watch all my spooky movies and my horror movies and stuff and shows. So I was wondering if I should watch Monsters, but I feel like it's so cruel or just so intense that I don't know if I should see it. I love a mushroom and green pepper pizza. Me too. Mushroom and green pepper. If I get one, that's usually what I go for too. Papa John's is a good way to go enjoy, and I've not seen that one. Okay, Papa John's is a good one. I didn't know about that either because I don't think I've ever, maybe had it once. So I'm excited to try that one. See how it is. I'll let you know next time. So yeah, Misfits. I agree. Okay, well, thank you all for hanging out and happy weekend. And I'll talk to you all very soon. And we'll do more spooky stories. Sorry I had so little time for doing that, but we'll do more spooky stories into November because spooky season has just begun. So talk to you all soon. Bye bye. Auf Wiedersehen.